But let's move on. Let's move on to Dakota Prescott.
Oh man,
I think we both have him in the same place. So I'm gonna say it. Good.
I'm gonna put him in a good tier.
Okay. I don't think he can be borderline elite, and he's definitely too good for mid. So it's kind of like good.
Yeah,
Um, I don't think he's borderline elite because we've never, even when they were like 13-3, we wouldn't call him like top five. And as of right now, just based off what we've seen so far in his career, I wouldn't say he has the potential to be top five.
nah,
Whereas Trevor Lawrence, I could see being an MVP candidate. I could see him being top five. So for me, I think he's good. I think he'll always have the Cowboys in a position to win the division, even with a stacked Eagles roster in the NFC East.
hmm
But he's got to be good for me.
yeah, and I do agree with you on that as well, man. Um, Dak Prescott, we've seen him as a starter in this league for over the past half decade, and him being 29, almost 30. This is just who he is at this point. A QB that occasionally shows glimpses of being great, even elite as a quarterback. But, his deficiencies at times hinder him from being truly one of like a top 10 quarterback, in the NFL. And we've seen that, especially when it matters the most in the playoffs.
I was just about to say.
In the past two seasons, the Cowboys have had one of the most talented teams in the entire league on both sides of the ball.
No
Offense,
doubt.
you have CeeDee Lamb, the duo of Tony Pollard and Zeke in the
One of the best
backfield.
O lines.
Yeah, that too. Michael Gallup as well. On defense, Michael Parsons, Demarcus Lawrence, Trayvon Diggs, guys like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just dynamic playmakers on both sides of the ball. And what has Dallas have like? What does Dallas have had to show for it? A wild card exit and a divisional round exit.
No, for sure. And you look back to this season, he had a phenomenal game, arguably like the best game of his career in the wild card round against the Buccaneers. And he played so well that a lot of people were predicting the Cowboys to go into San Francisco, into the Bay, and beat the 49ers. And he had a stinker where his team only put up 12 points. And that was with the defense playing outstanding ball, with them receiving good field position multiple times. And also, you look back to the year previously. I don't think I remember thinking this watching the game when they lost to Dallas or when they lost to the 49ers at AT&T Stadium the year before. They didn't cross half field in the first quarter, and they had the ball multiple times, and that's just unacceptable for a playoff game, especially when, like you mentioned, you have one of the better O lines in the league. You have Zeke and Tony Pollard, a great running back duo. You have C.D. Lamb. This is when you still had Amari Cooper. You have Kellen Moore, who is one of the best coordinators in the league, and so to not even cross the 50-yard line in the first half, or not the first half, the first quarter is unacceptable. And I think they only put up like 3 or 7 points in the first quarter or in
Yeah,
the first half. So that's not great. That's not great playoff success.
no, not at all. And this year, bro, this has to be a make or break year for Dak.
Do you think his comments are true? He said he was going to throw less than 10 interceptions this year. I think it's true. I'll say that. I
Um,
think that's what they need him to be too.
they do, but I don't know. He's just and it's been happening throughout his year, especially in 2017 he threw 13 picks, 2019 11 picks, 21 10 picks, and 22 he had 15 picks
And
last
that's
year.
with him missing time too last year.
Yeah, especially with that. That was the highest amount of picks thrown by any QB in the league. And for him, he came into this league being as a game manager during that 2016 season when they had the year where they went 13-3. Like you said, Matt. But
Mm-hmm.
with that, he just at times he just doesn't make the simple play. He
Yeah,
tries to force it.
he has it's similar between him and Josh Allen.
Yeah, but at least with Josh Allen, he has the athletic capabilities to make said big throws, big plays. With Dak, he can't really do those things.
For sure. I agree. I agree because we've seen Josh Allen do the spectacular, but for me, Dak Prescott is best when he kind of manages the game and, like you said, he hits those checkdowns and then occasionally takes the big shot. But it feels like last season he was looking for the big shot too much and didn't have too much command over the ball.
Yeah, but with that being said, we got him in goods here, man.
Yeah.